The graph below shows the number of books borrowed by visitors at the community library on a Sunday. Now let's pause the video so that you can complete the question yourself first. Part A, how many visitors visited the community library that Sunday? Right, for part A, for graph questions, it is always a good practice to establish or label the graph first. Okay, we realize that, let's find out, one marking is how much? Okay, 24 to 48, the gap is actually 48 minus 24, we get 24. This is the gap, right? And how many markings are there? There are a total of 4 markings in between. So therefore, each marking is actually 24 divided by 4 equals to 6. That means to say each marking represents a difference of 6. Okay? Now, let's find out one at a time. Let's do part A over here. Not much space, that's why. Alright, let's find out. Okay, for the number of books borrowed, which is 0, okay, how many people are there? How many visitors are there? 24. Right? Over here, 24. For those who borrowed 1 book, okay, we have over here, which is actually 1 marking after 24. So therefore, would be 24 plus the difference of 6 over here would then be 30. Okay, the number of visitors who borrowed 2 books, okay, will be over here. It is 48. Let's continue to add on. Those visitors who borrowed 3 books is right at the top over here, which is just 1 level before 120. So 120 minus again 8 will then be 114, and plus the last one over here easily is 72. So that is the total number. By adding all up, I will get 288 visitors. That's for part A. Now part B, question is, what was the average number of books borrowed by each visitor that Sunday? Give your answer to the nearest whole number. Clue, that means it's going to be having a decimal, right? Okay, now number of average, right? To find average, I know, okay, let's write out the formula first. Yeah, to find average, I need total, okay, number of books divided by the number of visitors, right? Okay, let's finish up. Okay, so now first of all, let's find out the total number of books first, which are being borrowed. Okay, for those who borrowed 0, there are 24 of them, right? 24 people who borrowed 0. So for part B, the first one would be 0 times 0 number of books times 24 visitors. Add on, those who borrow 1 book would be 1 times, there are how many of them? 30, right? Over here was given 30, remember? 30 plus those who borrow 2 books, there are 48, and those who borrow 3 books, okay, there are 114, and finally those who borrow 4 books, there are 72. So the answer, if you work it out using a calculator, you will get a total of 756. Okay, that's the total number of books which satisfy this part over here, total number of books, right? Now, number of visitors we have found out earlier on is 288. So therefore, the answer, the average, oops, sorry, let's use black ink. So the average would then be total number of books divided by the number of visitors, which answer is 2.625, right? But you cannot have 2.6 people, right? And it says that the clue given to you is give your answer to the nearest whole number. So therefore, after the approximation and estimation, 2.625 becomes 3. And that's the answer for part B.